Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this diagonal Sudoku by German author Jonas Gleim for Sudoku Grand Prix. It was worth 62 points, and if you ask me, I think it was a little undervalued. It took me quite some time to solve, and I bifurcated in the end because I was just stumped. I solved it logically afterwards, and I hope I will be able to find the logic again. So the special rule here is that both diagonals are extra regions. They contain every digit from 1 to 9 exactly once. That's all there is to it. And the given digits just use those 16 cells. This is quite impressive stuff. So the first thing I'm seeing is that 9 on this diagonal will have to be somewhere here. That's the first thing I'm noticing. I'm also seeing that 8 will have to be somewhere here and somewhere here. I'm also seeing that 6 will be somewhere here. 9 will be somewhere here. And then somewhere here, but I don't feel like pencil marking this. Oh, and there is a 4 there. This is kind of interesting. So now we have located 4 on this diagonal, and we can see that 4 is not here. So that here is a 4-8 pair. That's interesting. Now 9 must be somewhere here. We can eliminate this position. Is there anything else about 9 or 8 for that matter? Or 4 or 2? Not sure. Yes, 4's here. Yes, with those 4's there has to be a 4 here, but we have already a 4 on the diagonal, so 4 is here. And now what about this diagonal? We know that 4 is not here. 4 could still be here or here or here. That's no, not here. So 4 could still be here or there on this diagonal, which doesn't seem to be so useful, to be honest. So I want to focus on 4 more than that. 9 now. 9 goes there. So it's not here. On this diagonal, 9 is here. Which is interesting regarding digit 8, because now on this diagonal 8 is on none of those cells, and we can see that 8 has to be somewhere around here. I'm also seeing that 7 must appear somewhere here. So those are from 1, 3, 5, and 8. So this is from 1, 3, 5. This could be useful in the long run. 4, 8, 4, 8. This is also 4, 8, but there's a 4 here. So this is 8, that's a 4. And those 4s allow me to place a 4 down there. Now on this diagonal, 4 must be in this area, so it will have to be here, and it places the 6 down. Now this is 4, this is 8. And those 8s place an 8 somewhere here, but this 8 on the diagonal removes this option. That's an 8. This part of the puzzle is really smooth, I must say. 2 here goes there. This row needs 1, 2, 3, and 9. So this is from 1 and 3. This is from 1 to 3. 2, 3, 9. 1, 3, 9. So this is actually a 2. And this is 9. And I could already have placed this 9 here instead of that because of this 9. Now, 'that's not a 2. 2 is here. 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 And this is a 5-7 pair. So that's not a 7. 7 goes there. Those are from 1, 3, 5, and this is not 1. Those are from 1, 3, 6, and 8. No, sorry, 1, 3, 9, and 8. 9 can only be here. 1, 3, and 8. But 8 is already on the diagonal, so that's not 8. 8 is here in this column. I still need an 8 somewhere in here. There has to be a 2 somewhere here. This is from 2, 3, 5. 7 is not here, so 7 has to appear somewhere there and somewhere there. 1 and 1 here. That's 1, and this is a 5-6 pair. I'm not sure how to resolve this, but it will come in due time. Oh, this is a 9, by the way. This is from 6 and 7. There has to be a 2 and a 3 somewhere here. No. 8 would be somewhere in here, somewhere in here. This is not helping. So this column needs 2, 3, 6, and 7. All 4 options here, 2, 3, 6, and 7. Let's do some useless pencil marking, I'm afraid. What about 9? Oh yes, 9 goes here. And the last 9 in the grid is here. 1 must be somewhere here and somewhere there. That's not helping. Those are from 2, 3, and 5. And this is not 2. Those are from 2, 5, 6, and 8. That's probably not the way to go. But let's have a look at this diagonal. It needs to have a 7 somewhere. It can only be here. So this is from 1, 3, 5, and 6. I think I will pencil mark all options at this point. This 7 here tells us that this is 6, this is 5, this is 6, that's not 5, this is not 5, this is not 5, and actually 6 on this diagonal is here. This is 7, this is 5, and those are 2, 3, and 7. Those are from 1, 2, 3, 5, but this is not 5. And this diagonal needs a 7 and an 8. Yes. 7 is somewhere here. 8. And the third digit is from 1, 2, 3, which is not clear at this point. There has to be a 5 somewhere here. I think that's the part where I was tempted by bifurcating, but first let's have a look at this. I need 5 and 8 in those cells, so that this is not 5. This is from 1 to 3. This column needs 1, 2, 3, 5. There's a 1 in here, so this is from 2, 3, 5. These are also 6 on this row must be here. This is from 2, 3, 5. This column needs 1, 2, 5, 8. This is not 5, so this is from 1 to 8, 1, 5 and 8, because this part is really tricky. This column still needs 2, 3, 6, and 7. And actually 6 on this column can only be here. I could have noticed that earlier. And this column needs the 6 here, all right. This column still needs 3, 5, 7, 8. We know that 7 and 8 are on this diagonal, so this is from 3 and 5. And those two cells are a 7, 8 pair. That is correct. So what do we need on this row? We need 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 8 here, so those are from 1, 2, 3, 5. And well, so this is the point where I bifurcated. I don't even remember what digit I chose. Perhaps a 1 here. I thought a 1 here will have tons of consequences. 3 here, 2 there, 3, 5 there. So I just tried the 1 here, and I think this is the choice that led to a solution. But let's not do that. When I solved it again after the contest, I thought there has to be something. Yes, that's actually what I said was wrong. This column has a 1 in one of 2 cells, and those 2 cells see this cell. So this will not be a 1 after all. So one of those 2 is a 1. If this is 1, then this can't be 1 by diagonal logic. If this is 1, then this can't be 1 by Sudoku logic. So that this can't ever be a 1. So this is definitely not what I did in my bifurcation. So seeing this, there has to be a 1 somewhere in here. And this is not resolved yet. So is this about some similar logic elsewhere? I don't remember what else I could see, so there has to be a 1 somewhere here. But that doesn't seem to help. Or is it this? Yes. I think there's something about those ones and seeing what is in common with both options. If I put the 1 in here, then this is not 1 and this is 1 and this is not 1. So putting a 1 here tells us that this is not 1. And look, if I put a 1 here, then 1 is not there and 1 is here inside this box, so this is not 1. So that's a logic. That's some unusual logic, but not impossible to find, just difficult. So in both options, 1 being here or there, this is never 1, so that is 3, this is 1, and I think this will just solve the puzzle. So this is 3, this is 5, this is 1. And now because of this 3, this is not 3, this is also not 3, and we can see that on this diagonal 1 has to be here. Now this is from 2 and 5. 1 on this row can only be here. That's not 1. This is 1. 3 inside this box is here. 5 inside this box is here. This is not 5. 5 on this row is here. Gives me, well, tons of digits now. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 7, 2, 3, 7. That has to be a 5. This is 8. This is 5. This is now 3. This is 2. This is 3. This is 2. 7 here, 3 there, and 2 there. So I think it was really difficult. I would even venture as far as saying that this was more difficult than the X-sum puzzles, the X-sum puzzle that was featured in a previous video. So let me know in the comment what you think of this, and let me know if you found another breaking for the final stages of the solve. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on SudoKanard.